he helped too.
Hi. So I'm on a flight home early. Dale got sick while we were out in California, and this morning, today is January 12th, Friday. This morning, Thomas and Eddie, the nurse, called the ambulance because Daniel was getting worse, and they had to take him to Danbury Hospital. So I went in and mad scramble to try to get a flight to get home. I could only find a flight out of LAX at 2:40 California time, and I think I land at 11. And they had to intubate him, and he's in the ICU, so I'm really scared. John stayed behind so he could field the phone calls with the doctors, and he's going to come home on his regular flight tomorrow. Good morning. Today is January. Oh my gosh. Lord, help me. 24th. And I'm just sitting here with my laptop working on photos for the funeral, for Daniel's funeral. It's been rough. It's been rough. Literally 1 second at a time. That's how I'm surviving.
Were those little moments where Dale taught me that we can't do that much, so we're gonna sit outside, and just gonna sit outside. It's a nice day. And Daniel always noticed things like he'd be staring, right? He always looked up and he just stared at the trees, and he just watched the wind turn the pinwheels I have a tree in front of our house. It's an old Japanese maple, and it's just the right height. So I called it the chime tree. We would hang chimes on all the branches. And he used to love to hit them or just listen to it. And the thing about it is when you're so limited, all you have is what's in your immediate environment. And he took it all in. And even inside too, it was funny because we would be at a show or a movie, right? And we'd be watching this great and Danny would be staring at the exit lights the whole time. Like that was more interesting, right? So he was very, very special in that way. Like, so it's all those things, you know, the wind in the trees and the colors of the seasons changing, the rain, the snow, the thunder, the dogs, the cats, the birds. Like he just took it in. And he made me realize that I needed to slow down and find myself. And I could do that when I was still. And when I was still with him, I could pray and I could meditate and I could just be in the moment. And that is what he gives to me, and that is where I feel him. And it's kind of pleasant everywhere because we're too busy, you know, paying attention to the miracles that are like right there, you know, like how beautiful this orange is on his belly. And I would hand him a flower, right? Or a leaf or something, and he would touch it, you know, or hold a stone. Like, whoa, that's the coolest thing ever. He didn't need anything. He didn't need social media or television or games or money or anything else. And that's the Daniel I will always remember because he was so pure like that. And you don't meet people like that in life. And he was really, really, truly a blessing.
In the background.
Yeah, I could tell you a million funny stories, but Daniel was kind of a character too. So I think that's where it is for me. So that's where I'm going to find the most peace. And also, when you have to do this and you go through these photos, all of a sudden you're looking at from when I birthed this child all the way to the end. And all those pictures as I'm watching of Daniel in between these two kids. It was not easy raising a family in this kind of stress. They were always smiling. They always loved him. You know, it was really difficult, but I'm always saying to myself, they're beautiful people now. Like, it could have gone bad. It didn't. So we're very, very blessed in that way. Do this now because I've been doing my life and Daniel's life. It's like I always tell people, is you're living your own life, but you're living your life, but you're also living for him because he needed me to be his windows to everything. I was the world for him. Where he went, what he saw, what he did, what made him happy. He's been taking care of his health and his physical needs and money, everything. It was 12 full-time jobs. It's just, oh yeah, he helped too.
Good morning. It's been 19 days since Daniel passed away. It's January 31st. I'm about to take the dogs out for a stroll. It's Wednesday. I have therapy at 12. Whoops, we're all caught up, Henry. Look, what did you do? Hold on. You are notoriously getting stuck all the time. Come here, silly. Wiggle butt. I turned the camera off there. Sorry. I'm not all there. Yeah, we had a busy couple weeks there with just getting ready. Wow. We had his wake and his memorial service, or celebration of life, or whatever they called it. And now I'm just, I'm in the afterwards. So I've been sitting here looking at flowers and started taking petals. I was gonna send some of them out to have some things made from them, and then being me, I said, well, that doesn't look too hard to do. Let me do some research into making things out of resin molds and how to dry flowers. So I've been like sticking some in the oven and trying to see that if that works, and it works pretty good. After my therapy, I think I will go take a drive to Michael's and just look at the stuff to make resin. I made a list. I watched 3 videos. If it's like super expensive, these ingredients, I'm just gonna send it to the Etsy shop that somebody has, but they're charging $30, $40, $50 for making like a resin bird or trinket dish or cross or whatever. Maybe I can do it. I'm pretty crafty, and I'm kind of bored AF right now because, you know, as you know, I don't really have anything to do now. So, I'm just really sad. And next week, Sunday, I'm leaving with Thomas to go to California again because he hasn't met the baby. So we booked a week trip. I think that'll be good. I'm doing okay, I guess. I don't know. I feel like a boat on an ocean with no anchor, no sails, no motor. So like just kind of at the whim of the world right now. But it's only been 19 days, so